Hey everybody, how's it going? Serious topic today, and I want to talk about sexual assault. Whether you were a child, an adult, anything along those lines, but a situation in which you were harmed by another individual. And so I think there's an aspect of it which isn't really thought about because if you were like me, my sexual assault happened in the military. I was 19 years old. And when it happened, I turned over, pretended to fall asleep, and I said, I will deal with it later. And I try to put it out of sight, out of mind. I received an honorable discharge from the military, and I thought, I'll let it go. And the one thing we forget is when someone rapes you and forces themselves upon you, and you are in your most vulnerable state, that person imprints on you. And that situation can be triggered in the even most quiet of moments, especially in your dreams. And for anyone that has caused pain to another in this type of manner, whether it was inappropriate touching of a child, teenager, adult, etc., what that person is doing is putting a part of themselves inside of that other person, which affects their mind, body, soul, spirit, well-being. And it is one of the absolute most heinous acts that can be committed upon another individual. And I have to say, my assault occurred in the military. I have been harassed throughout my entire life by various people. And it really permeates. The act in and of itself, even when it's completed and that person walks away, part of them stays with you. And it is so deeply ingrained that even though mine occurred over 30 years ago, there are parts of that trauma which will never leave you, although you learn to live with it even if you go to therapy, as I did. The actions of that other person will never, ever, ever leave you. It's similar to if you were in a car accident, or I don't even, I can't say there's anything similar to assault. But let's just say you were in a horrific accident and you have scars. They're always there. And so what an assailant fails to realize is they go around traumatizing people when they're leaving parts of themselves behind, whether it's DNA, a memory, a scar, a bruise, whatever the case is. And I just have to say, I think it is absolutely abhorrent that we live in this type of environment, that women like me have to worry and always look over our shoulder. Because once it happens, it doesn't matter how much time has passed, there's always a fear that a survivor lives with that will never, ever, ever go away. The innocence, the care, the, the being able to be carefree. Part of that is just gone. So if someone thinks, that it's going around inflicting pain on people. It, and I can't. Do they do it because it's been done to them? I have no idea. It's not on me. I can't figure that out. But just know, before you decide to reach out and touch someone, know that they will never ever ever forget it. After a while, your face may fade, but the act itself will never ever ever go away. So, anyways, if you have been a victim of assault and someone has touched you inappropriately, know that therapy, cognitive processing therapy, saved my life. And I'm not saying that you're not going to have certain fears, but learning to live with it and thriving despite surviving and saying, you might have knocked me down, but I got up and I'm still here. And not only that, if you have the chance to face your assailant in court, do so with the help of your friends, a therapist, someone else. Let them know that they tried to break you, but they didn't. You pieced yourself back together. And you're going to get up and you are going to rise. And you are going to spread your wings and fly. So anyway, sorry for the heaviness of this post, but I just wanted to let you guys know. This is my experience. These are my thoughts. These are my words. And that's all I've got. So anyways, I will be back.